So excited. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gut Health Made Easy. I'm your host and wellness advocate, Nicole Mock. Just a little bit about myself while I'm waiting for people to jump on. I am a mom, a wife. I'm originally from Louisiana. I have my master's in communication. I worked in television for 12 years and then sales for 8 years, worked for a food broker, and our only client was Costco. And then I got laid off and then a pandemic hit. But luckily I was able to find a cute little part-time job with San Marcos School Unified School District in the Child Nutrition Services. So AKA cafeteria lady. And I love feeding the children in my community. My husband is a physical therapist assistant. He's been doing that for 5 years. We have 2 awesome kids. Ian is 12 and Erica is 8. I've been using doTERRA essential oils since 2017. I was a mom with a very hyper kid that just couldn't calm down one night during bedtime. And I remembered my aunt giving me lavender and saying it had calming effects. So I said, "Hey, Ian, can I put some on you?" All I did was ask him a question. And he said, "Yeah, sure." So I put some on because I didn't know what else to give him. And within minutes, I witnessed him. He stopped bouncing on the bed because that's what he was doing. He got himself under the covers and he passed out. And I thought, yes, I've got some free time for myself, but didn't think anything of the oils. It wasn't until the next night I was the kids were already in bed. I was just going in there to say goodnight and make sure they were tucked in. And Ian's head popped up and said, "Can I have some lavender?" And I was like, there is something to this. So the purpose of today's class is to go over our gut health and how to take care of our third brain. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys. So bear with me. All right, you don't want to see that. All right, here we go. Gut Health Made Easy. Welcome, everyone. First, I want to acknowledge you for being open to learning more about a natural approach to better gut health. Our gut is the third brain, and it really has a lot of effect on a lot of our well-being. So how is wellness measured? Tons of things. It could be age, it could be weight, it could be your height, it could be your high blood pressure, your numbers, your cholesterol counts, how many minutes you do exercise, do you do any meditation, how long do you do that? So those are different ways we can measure wellness. Now, there are some factors beyond our control, and that could be family medical history, deep predisposition to diseases, and individual DNA. For me personally, we do have family history with cancer. My mom was diagnosed back in 1996. It was rectal cancer, but she caught it early and she survived and she's fine. But now we got some family history. But what is in our control, there's some good news. Diet, I prefer saying nutrition rather than diet, because diet is more of a marketing word. Exercise habits, stress levels, and sleep patterns. Those are the things we can control with simple daily habits. Obstacles that impede our wellness in our modern history could be high stress levels, whether work, home, wherever, being in the car, lack of exercise, lack of quality of sleep, nutrient deficiencies caused by diet, and exposure to toxins. And when we're talking about toxins, that could be environmental and as well as in your home. We have so many chemicals in our cleaning products. We have chemicals in our shampoo and our conditioner and our moisturizer and our beauty products and our makeup. There's toxins everywhere. And when I'm talking about toxins, I'm specifically talking about fragrance. If you go in your kitchen and grab some of the cleaners, you'll see listed in the ingredients, fragrance. It's always listed at the bottom because it's the least amount of, that's the lowest ingredient in the product. Check your medicine cabinet in your bathroom, in the shower, you're going to see the word fragrance again. And there's really 2 places where fragrance comes from. That's either plant-based or a chemist made it from petroleum or coal tar. So yeah, you want to be mindful of those things. Here is some nutrition deficiencies. Sourced was ewg.org. I checked them out. I don't know what the EWG stands for, but they are all about gathering information and then providing it for you to make informed decisions about your health. And so I found it very helpful website. So according to them, our vitamin or mineral intake based on the dietary intakes, here are the percentages. We're really good at vitamin D and E, but then we start kind of slacking when it comes to calcium and vitamin C. And I can see why, because, you know, some of us, you know, we avoid dairy altogether. You know, we're lactose intolerant. And then vitamin C, you know, we typically think of orange juice. I avoid that because it has too much sugar in it. So I can see where we fall short in those two areas. So what happens when daily nutrient requirements are not met? Well, more serious issues can arise. Existing conditions can worsen. Unpleasant problems, including weak bones, cardiovascular problems can result, and your body is deprived of vitamins and minerals that can be used to help with proper functioning. So yeah, you might be having less sleep, more pain, or less energy, more fatigue. Those could be some of the results. So why should we supplement? Well, our body naturally needs 6 things. First one is carbohydrates. Those are the good breads, like whole grain. You want to try to avoid whole wheat or processed breads, any processed foods. Protein, that's your meat, chicken, tofu, soy. Vitamins and minerals, that's 2. But you need both. You need minerals for the vitamins to work. Fats, that could be avocado, the good fat, and olive oil. And last but not least, water. And water you can take with your supplements. So this is why we should supplement. It's to promote overall wellness, make up for any nutritional deficiencies that we addressed earlier, address personal health issues, maintain good health during aging process, and combine with exercise and healthy eating for a well-rounded, healthy lifestyle. So cultivating a healthy lifestyle requires healthy eating practices. My favorite way to eat is called intuitive eating. You pick out of the 6 things that our body needs, and it's going to make you feel good later. So I pick those types of foods. Once in a while, you know, if I want a cookie, I can have a cookie. I am an adult. I just don't eat a whole sleeve. Regular exercise, that could be yoga, walking the dog. Meditation is even considered an exercise. Daily healthy habits, that's drinking water when you first wake up, brushing your teeth, taking a shower. Healthy supplementation is also a healthy lifestyle choice. So doTERRA, their #1 product is the Lifelong Vitality Program, because people that get on this program look, feel, and live younger, longer. It's their #1 product for a reason. So we're going to dive deeper on how these products help support our gut. The Lifelong Vitality Program is designed to promote health, energy, longevity, while supporting wellness through the aging process. Their benefits: antioxidant support, immune support. I get asked a lot for immune support. What can I do to boost our immune system because of what's been going on the past year? Energy support, nutrient support, safe, effective ingredients. Now, I want to kind of dive a little bit into the price comparison. I've kind of done some research because since, you know, promoting Lifelong Vitality at my events, you know, I get faced with people that are like, well, I use these supplements, and they're very high quality supplements. I'm not going to bash other supplements, but I will say that certain companies are not very transparent when it comes to their price. They want you to become a member before you can really make that decision if this is the right fit for you, which I kind of thought that was off-putting. But doTERRA is upfront with their pricing. You can go to doTERRA.com. You don't need an account. You just go to their website and you can see all the price of their products. The Lifelong Vitality Pack is 3 bottles and you get it at $79.50 wholesale price. And the benefits and the ingredients is equivalent to $200 to $300. And there are a lot of supplements out there that do range in the $100 range. And they're really good supplements. There's nothing wrong with them. So keep that in mind, that $79.50, write it down, put it in your brain somewhere, because we're going to address that further down in the presentation. Alpha CRX Plus, what does that mean? So alpha is a word that means first. CRS is an acronym for Cellular Renewal System. And then plus is just added emphasis to improvements made to the original product. So they're always improving their products. I love that. So what is Alpha CRS Plus? What is its purpose? It keeps the free radicals from attaching to the cells, pretty much. It keeps inflammation down throughout the day. That's what it does. There's really not anything more I could say about it. But those are a couple of bullet points there. The antioxidant, improve energy, and DNA protection. Here are the ingredients. Now, I'm not going to try to pronounce all these, but you can see why these are in there. I mean, the green tea leaf, pomegranate's perfect for the skin. Turmeric was huge. That came on the market around 2015, 2016, that was starting to trend. And I remember when I was working with Costco, they were searching high and low with anything that had turmeric in it. Well, this has turmeric in it. It also has the Baswala Serietta. I believe that's frankincense, so that helps with keeping the inflammation down throughout the day. Here are some more benefits. It supports healthy cell function by protecting cellular DNA. It promotes cellular energy by supporting healthy mitochondria, supports healthy cellular immune function, and it supports mental clarity and brain function. We could all use a little help with the braino. Omega, X stands for astaxanthin, a standard extract of microalgae used in the Omega formula. Now, EO stands for essential oil, the CPTG, certified pure tested grade essential oils are important ingredient in Omega, and I'll explain that in a minute. And then Omega, it just represents the Omega benefits provided by this complex. So the reason doTERRA has 9 essential oils so with these Omegas is because Omegas are not a sustainable product. If you've ever used Omegas in the past from other brands, or someone that uses them and they complain about the fishy smell or the burnt flavor or any that awfulness, they do not have that. Omega is rancid, and that's the effect of that. So it's really not benefiting them at all. They're just being stinky. So don't save your money. Don't buy that. Okay. Omega purpose, it has the mega fatty acids 3, 6, and 9 that our bodies need to function in a healthy way. Yay. Ingredients, it's marine and plant omega blend, natural vitamins D and E, and that astaxanthin. And here's the essential oil blend. So it has clove, frankincense, again, helps with that inflammation, thyme, cumin, wild orange, and peppermint. That's a natural energy booster. Ginger, that helps with the tummy, and German chamomile. Those are calming oils as well. Omega benefits. I'm not going to read all that. You guys can take a look, but that's what it all does. So brain development, cell growth, muscle activity, joint health. So if you're dealing with joint issues, heart and circulatory health, and immune function. There is that benefit boosting your immune system. They also have a vegan option for those that are vegans. I believe it doesn't have cumin in it. I think that's the difference, but you can go to doTERRA.com and see for yourself. Microplex Vmz. So microplex is a combination of words of micronutrient and complex, and the VM is vitamins and minerals. Z represents improvements made to the original product. Yay, always making improvements. So these are all the vitamins and minerals that are in the capsule. Look at that rainbow of yumminess. So it provides essential vitamins and minerals to keep the body function in a healthy manner, offer vitamins and minerals that we may not be getting in our diet. So it just kind of it bridges those gaps when we either run out of the fruits and vegetables in our fridge or counter, or we don't eat them fast enough because they spoil, or they're not in season. There's all kind of reasons why we don't have enough fruits and vegetables. And then another reason is our soil has been so depleted of nutrients because they've just been over farmed lately. NPR just had an article about that. So do your research. Microplex Vmz Ingredients. So it's a balanced blend of, again, vitamins and minerals, whole food, botanical. So it's a full servings of fruits and vegetables. Also has some enzymes to aid in digestion and help with absorption of the nutrients. So those nutrients get to the brain. And their tummy tamer botanical blend. So again, peppermint, ginger, and fennel. We've got a lot of peppermint and ginger happening in these products. I love it. Here is the Microplex Vmz Benefits. 22 essential vitamins and minerals. There it is. That's how many are in there. And here's the best part. doTERRA's figured out how much our body can absorb, what the limit is, because anything more than that, our bodies will not absorb it, and we just pass it through, and we're literally pooping money down the toilet. So do not get your supplements at Costco, because you shouldn't get them at the same place where they sell a hot dog for $1.50 and a medium Coke. So keep that in mind. Costco is not in the health industry. All right, digestive health is one of the benefits. Again, that immune health that people are looking for, cellular and metabolic health. So that's going to help weight management as well, and bone health. We can all use, women, we can use that bone health as we get older. And again, they also have a vegan option. So incorporating LLV into your daily life, you want to combine these supplements with the doTERRA wellness philosophy. So that's healthy eating, that's intuition eating that I like to, you should try it. Just try it for, a week and see how it goes. Exercise, whatever that is for you, 15, 20 minutes. You can incorporate meditation into that, so you can add that in there. Rest and stress management, give yourself some love, read a book, do things that bring joy to you, and that's going to reduce your stress. Reduce those toxins. We talked about fragrances, get those out, because it's just important of like what we're putting inside our bodies, what we have around in our environment as well. Informed self-care. A lot of people like to, look up, read motivation speakers, podcasts, and then be proactive in your medical care. Get your doctor involved. Sit down with them. You can go to doTERRA.com and print out the supplement facts, the ingredients, and sit down and have a conversation with him or her and talk about it. Safety guidelines and usage tips. Oh my goodness, we do not talk about this enough. I know we briefly talk about LLV in the class. So here's the dosage. I got this information directly from doTERRA, because they used to, when we used to do in-person events, they would come to your local town, your city, and hold these events. And that's where you learn about the products a little deeper and get a better understanding of doTERRA's goals and that sort of thing. And they talked about the usage tips and guidelines. So dosage, if you are 120 pounds or more, you want to take 2 pills of each from each bottle in the morning. If you, hopefully you are eating breakfast, but if you're not, that's okay. Do it in the afternoon when you have lunch. Hopefully you're having lunch. Do not skip meals. Just don't do it. Your body will not be happy with you. I typically advise people, when you're first introducing anything to your body, I suggest taking 1 capsule from each bottle when you're first introducing yourself to these supplements in the AM and PM. You want to do both, or, afternoon and PM. And then try it for 14 days and see if you feel a difference. Are you feeling less pain? Are you getting better sleep, better mood, more energy? And if you're still not feeling any difference, then increase it. Add an extra capsule to your regimen. So take 2 of each bottle, AM, PM, and try another 14 days and see how you feel. Shelf life, honestly, I don't know. I have to, they're not on the shelf that long for me. I eat them up. Okay. Storage, you want to keep in a cold, dry area. Keep reach out of children, obviously. But do keep them in a space where you see them to remind you to take them, because sometimes we put them in our cabinet and then we forget, especially in the kitchen. Put them in your medicine cabinet, or put them in on the kitchen counter, just away from the kids. Make sure they're out of hand's reach, right? Consult your medical profession. Yeah, give them a chat, get them involved. My experience with customers that start LLV or take the information to their doctor's response are always like, oh, it's actually pretty good vitamins. It has everything you need. So I haven't heard any bad things coming from doctors yet. So I challenge you. No. doTERRA, we challenge you a 30-day challenge. So I talked about starting the LLV with 1 pill per bottle in the AM and PM. For 14 days, don't feel a difference, increase it, try again for 14 days. That's a 30-day challenge. And if you still didn't feel a difference, ship them back, whether the bottles are full or not, and you'll get your money back. I can help you with that, or the person that introduced oils to you can help you get your money back. Not a problem. Okay, so there's nothing to lose. You just gotta try. So how do we get doTERRA in your home? There's 3 ways. First, retail. We really don't talk about that one because we don't let friends pay full price. That's awful. I wouldn't be a very good friend if I did that. The most popular bread and butter is the wholesale customer for doTERRA. Wholesale customers pay a $35 membership fee like Costco, and they get to get 25% off all their products for a whole year. There's no obligation to buy. Again, you do not have to sell this stuff. You get a kit or a couple of products. Those are for you to use, not to give to your friends, unless you want to share. There's no harm in that. No monthly requirement. However, there are bonuses for participating in our optional loyalty program, but the smartest, cheapest way is getting your year-long membership for free. So I'm going to show you a couple of options here. Healthy Habits Kit is the foundation for your gut health. This is what we're talking about. It's got the LLV, so you're getting started there. Also includes the PB Assist Plus. And what that is a probiotic. It's a dual capsule, because a lot of probiotics tend to not reach the lower gut where they need to be. That's the good bacteria that our gut needs, because we got to remember 90% of our serotonin is produced in the gut. And if we're not getting those levels, we need to give it some love and reset that foundation. And the probiotics help with that. The first capsule has some essential oils, some tummy tamers, and then the second capsule actually, which has the probiotics, reach the lower gut. So you're getting benefits there. The digestin terrazyme is an enzyme that breaks down the nutrients. Again, more support for your brain. And this one's used typically when you're going to have a heavy meal, a very rich meal. A lot of people turn to this one for that. Or if you're going to eat poo-poo on the road while you're traveling, bring that along. The Deep Blue Rub, it's like Bengay without chemicals. It's not any petroleum products. It's a lotion. You just need a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. Just a pea size, and you apply it on the back of the knees before or after your exercise. You can apply it on the bottom of the feet or on the affected area. If you got soreness behind a computer all day long, apply to the knuckles and the wrists, back of the neck, and the shoulders. You are going to get a couple of oils just to try, 5 milliliters. So it's 85 drops, perfect introductory to oils. If you're not interested in, like, you're not here for that, you're here for the supplements, but try the oils. They're a good little combination. Frankincense, the king of oils. If it's good enough for baby Jesus, it's good enough for you. That is the oil to turn to no matter what ailment you're going through or dealing with. That's why they call it the king of oils. It helps with everything. Tangerine, I find, is the perfect alternative to start your healthy habits, drinking water in the morning. Orange juice has a ton of sugar, whereas you put a drop of tangerine and a 4-ounce fluid glass of water, you've got your OJ. It tastes amazing. And it's going to perk you right up. Lavender has calming effects. It doesn't put you to sleep, but it cues the body that you're going to, have a restful night's sleep. And then On Guard, boost your immune system, has a warm, spicy aroma. It's just like a nice warm hug, and your house is going to smell amazing. Balance is a grounding blend. That's just going to keep you grounded and centered throughout the day. So that is the Daily Habits kit. So we're setting the foundation with this kit. Perfect introductory. Next one is the Natural Solutions kit. I know it's jarring to see that huge $485, but I'd like to point out this kit used to be over $500. doTERRA has actually reduced the price on this kit. And I also have to point out, you're getting 35 products in this kit. And if you divide that into $485, you're getting, all these products are under $14 a piece. That's insane. I don't understand how doTERRA is making any money off of this. That is so below wholesale cost, you guys. I want it for myself. Okay, what are you going to get in this? This has the 15 milliliter bottle. So you're getting huge bottles, 3 times the oil, 250 drops. So they're going to last anywhere between, 6 months to 2 years. It just depends on how often you use it. So there's lavender, lemons, perfect for supporting the liver, which is the most natural organ that detoxes your body. Peppermint, oh my gosh, you can use that for fresh breath, head tension. 1 drop of peppermint equals 28 cups of peppermint tea. Who has time to drink that much tea? Not me, no thanks. I'll stick with the drop. Frankincense, we talked about that. Tea trees, also known as melaleuca for your old schoolers. That's great for hair, skin, and nails. Wild orange is an energy booster. And wintergreen, that's a new one. I don't have any information on wintergreen. I know it's in deep blue. It's one in that blend. So I guess it supports our muscles. You can look it up. You're also going to get some blends. On Guard, immunity boost again, balance. We talked about that. Digestion helps with tummy issues, so you don't have to stop turning to Tums because you pop those like candy. Stop doing that. Grab your Digestion. 1 drop on your abdomen. Aroma Touch, perfect for a long week of work. You can massage that stress away. Serenity is a restful blend. Again, it doesn't knock you out. It just gives the cues to your bodies that you're ready for a restful night's sleep. And then Breathe. I would diffuse Breathe and Serenity or Lavender together and really get a nice sleep. So it opens up the airways and it helps with, reduces snoring. So give that a shot. You're getting the On Guard products, a whole bunch of them. Beadlets, that's 120 fourth a drop in a little ball. You can break those in your hand. That's an instant hand sanitizer when you're on the go. Pop it in your purse. You could pop a couple of gel caps in your mouth for fresh breath or boost your immune system. Got a little tickle in your throat? Need a little help? The On Guard toothpaste, that's the new formula. It helps with enamel. So I love that. The hand wash and the amber glass dispensers. This is the reason why I don't want to get this kit, for the freaking dispensers. Glass, thank you. And there's 2, so 1 in the kitchen, 1 in the bathroom. You get the On Guard mouthwash. Has a spicy cinnamon flavor, so if you like Fireball, you're gonna love this mouthwash. On Guard sanitizing spray. You just keep that in your purse. Spray your hands, spray your mask, spray the handles, grocery carts, all that fun stuff. And then Argon soft gels, you can incorporate that with your LRV for additional immune support and also helps reduce feelings of overwhelmment. You do get the Life on Vitality pack, all 3 bottles. The Terrazyme, Deep Blue Rub, fractionated coconut oil is key. That's going to help, especially when you massage in the Aroma Touch or the frankincense, that wintergreen. That's just going to keep the oil down, and those hot oil. I mean, I'm sure wintergreen has got a little kick to it. So that's going to help reduce any skin irritations as well. And if that's something you're concerned about, you can always apply to the bottom of your feet. What else do you get? The Laluz diffuser. That's another reason. It's a glass top diffuser. It's so beautiful. The hand spa body lotion. This is perfect for the person that's trying to get rid of those toxins out now that you discovered them in your bathroom. You want to get rid of them. These are going to replace all that. The wooden box to store these beautiful oils, so you can keep that in your bedroom, your bathroom, or the kitchen. I keep mine in the kitchen. I have all my spices in there, my oils in there. I call them my cooking oils. The Breathe Vapor Stick is like Vapor Rub, but no petroleum-based products in there. You can also apply it on your chest or on the back because your lungs are also back there. Correct-X, it's like Neosporin, but again, no petroleum, so we're getting those toxins out. And of course, the PV Assist Plus. All right, so what can you expect from us? Well, it does matter who you buy from. I'm sorry, you can buy oils anywhere. You can buy them at gas stations now, but those places, Target and Walmart, they're definitely Hobby Lobby. They're not going to call you and say, hey, I saw you bought some lavender. Is that giving you a restful night's sleep? They're not, they don't care. They just want your money. But I will follow up with you and say, is this working? If not, you have options. What you'll get from me is, yes, there's an ebook. You can go to doTERRA.com and download it, but I'm going to offer you a free copy. This is a $40 value hard book, Advanced Oil Magic. It's got 600 quick reference of elements and conditions. So whatever's going on, you can find it in this book. It's got all the single oils, the oil blends and how to use them, different ways to use them for emotional and physical support. Has tons of recipes, diffuser blends, do-it-yourselves, lifestyle protocols, which I love. So if there's one ailment where you're like, I got to get to the root of it, they're going to have the solution for you in there. So yeah, it's a beautiful book. So you get that from me for free. You don't have to do anything else. You're going to get access to a private Facebook group. There's a couple of them that I really like. Because if you have a question, more than likely someone's already asked that question. You could just search and get the answer, and you're going to see all the options available to you. And then you can make a more informed decision for yourself. There's an app you can download, and then you get a free wellness consult for me. I don't charge anyone for that. I should, because it's my time, but I don't. You get that for free from me. And it's usually a half hour, and we just go over the oils that you purchase and how to use them and incorporate them in your daily life. So you can come up with a 30-day plan, a 60-day plan, or a 90-day plan. It's totally up to you and your lifestyle and what you want for yourself. What's next? Follow-up call. If you know what you want, this is the information you need to give to the person that introduced oils to you. Write this stuff down, take a screenshot. And if you're still not sure, we could quickly hop on the phone, quick text, like, I just don't know. Is there another kit? And yeah, they'll work with you, or I'll work with you. It all depends on who introduced doTERRA to you. You want to go back to that person. Show them some love and support. All right, so there's 3 types of people that come to my class that become members with doTERRA. And the first one is going to live the wellness lifestyle. They're going to use these products. Their family's going to benefit from them, and they become the CEO of their healthcare. Second person is going to naturally not want to keep this stuff to themselves. They're going to have an aha moment and go, oh my God, I can't not share this with my community. And the third person wants to make an income and make a huge impact, either with their friends and family in their community or the world. Depends on what their dream is. Okay, so if you're any one of those 3, I'd love for you to stick around for another 5 minutes, and I'm going to share with you the joy of sharing oils. So why doTERRA? Why now? Ooh, that's in your face, isn't it? So it's the largest essential oil company in the world, doTERRA. It's an $18 billion industry, and doTERRA made $3 billion global, worldwide last year. So they know what's up. Their oils are most tested, trusted in the market. How do we know that? So what doTERRA does is they source their plants where they originate from, which is all over the globe. They work with farmers that have been planting, harvesting, and distilling these oils for generations. And they pay them for fair market value, which a lot of companies don't do because they like to use brokers. So these farmers will, plant, harvest, distill. These oils are then shipped to the US, where they're tested 54 times. Seems ridiculous, but it makes sense. And 11 of those are done by third-party labs to keep, everybody accountable. And what they do is they compare the reports to make sure there's no contaminants, no pesticides, no adulteration, no microorganisms. You're getting 100% pure oil, and it has that chemical compounds that benefit our cells, that work on the cellular level. And that's why we feel good more often, every single time we use a drop. Used by doctors in hospitals worldwide. Elizabeth Hospital in Kentucky built a whole new wing to provide for their patients, not just the modern approach, but the holistic approach. And that's doTERRA's ultimate dream, is for patients to have benefits of both worlds, ethically and sustainably sourced. Or, they're always looking for ways to sustain the plant. I know frankincense, there's a certain way to get the resin from the tree, and if it's cut wrong, it ruins the tree and it doesn't produce any more resin. And it's kind of sad. It's a sad little tree. They work directly with the farmers. In fact, I think it's 96 or 98% of the farmers work exclusively with doTERRA. So that speaks volumes, because they're always giving back to the farmers as well. Like if they see a need for running water, healthcare information, a clinic, a school, through Healing Hands Foundation, they will provide that for them. And then they pay the farmers fair market value through co-impact sourcing. 120 markets open and more, just expanding all over the place. They're global, people. They're just not in the US. Compensation plan is genius, and I would add generous. I've done a lot of research on the different MLM comp plans, and there's 3 different kinds. But the one that doTERRA is unit level, and they also added bonuses and there's just so much more that they offer than other MLMs. And yeah, it's pretty nice. And I think it's because most MLMs start with a comp plan and then a product. And so if the product goes, not so crazy, really well, sells well, then they're kind of stuck with this little plan. doTERRA had a plan first. Well, they had the product first, obviously. They had an oil, and then they're like, well, let's come up with a great compensation plan. High retention rate of 65% customer loyalty. Compared to other MLMs, somewhere between 10, 20. And just so, because I worked with Costco, I know that their membership loyalty is around the mid to high 80s. Just for comparison. A privately owned company, incredible ownership team, and debt-free, no outside funding. So there's no investors involved. This was all done and started by 7 people that had huge hearts and a big dream, and it's growing. So questions you may have: how do I make money? How much time is involved? Could this work for me? And what is the next step? Let's dive into that. This is how you make money. You get the product, you use it, you become it, and then you can't help it, and you got to share it. You sample the people you love that need help, that tried everything else, and they're like, yeah, I'm open to it. They have to be open to it. And that's what you find out. Then you, once they have a great experience, then you teach them, you invite them, you teach them, show them all the wonderful benefits of these oils. And then you enroll, you have them become members, and then you support them with continuing education. That's it. Potential income: if you want your products paid for, then you can reach for those goal ranks. These are just average monthly income. No, it's a little fuzzy, but hopefully you can see that. If you want to supplement your income, there's an option. That's like a part-time side hustle. A lot of people are already doing that. I was already supplementing my income with my photography. So I thought, oh, why not? I like money. I'll get a little extra in my pocket. Who doesn't want that? All right. And then replace your income altogether. That's a huge goal to reach, but it's doable. How much time is involved? Well, if you want your oils paid for 3 to 5 hours a week, that's like 15 minutes a day. Really easy. You want to supplement your income. It's a part-time, 5 to 15 hours. You can do it as, if you're full-time, you could do it. I used to find like 30 minutes here and there, whether that was my lunch break or right after work or right before work. If you, in the weekends, don't forget the weekends. And I want to replace my income, they just increase it 15 to 30, but it's not like, taking you out from your family. I mean, 30 hours is way under the usual 40 to 60 that people do a week. Could this work for me? If you're passionate about oils, absolutely. Do you love people? If you're here, you do. And can you follow a system and get things done? If you're capable and committed, absolutely, you can get it done. So what's the next step? Well, if you have a wholesale account, we'll upgrade you to Wellness Advocate and set up your 100 PV LRP. That way you can start earning those commission checks. If you don't have a wholesale account, let's choose the kit for you that's perfect for you for your needs. And then later on, we'll set up your LRP. Reach out for help. We'll plug you into all of our training and resources. There's so many different ways. We just want you to find your most authentic voice when sharing these oils. And then you make your list and sample everyone. That's the fun part, is reaching out and reconnecting with your loved ones. So the only thing keeping you from what you want is your story about why you can't have it. So the reason I'm doing the doTERRA business, I didn't start it right away, even though I enrolled as a wellness advocate from the start. I just like the idea of like, oh, extra money in my pocket. Sure, why not? I don't have anything to lose. I was working full time. Aaron had a great job. So, you know, it was just kind of like play money for me. And then, yeah, I did a little, I kind of had to reach and dig deeper on why I want to do this business. Because I got laid off, you know, a pandemic hit and people were looking for solutions. And it all came down to my community. I want my community to feel good more often, because when we feel good, we do good. And I got to put my kids out there. So I just want a happy community that really is kind and caring about their fellow man. All right, if you have any questions, reach out to the person that introduced oils to you, that told you about this class. And yeah, we'll get those answered for you. Okay. Thank you, everyone, and happy oiling. I am so grateful that you joined me this morning, and I hope this information resonated with you. And if you have any questions, reach out. We're here and we care. Okay, bye, everybody. Have a great